again, welcome to the second week. We are going to start off the week with brackets, at the end of which you should know how to remove brackets and expand brackets. So write along with me to the end of the lesson to see how we can unravel this thing. In the first week of this course, we talk about BODMAS, where B stands for bracket. In any complex expression, bracket takes precedence over all other operations. So if you are given an expression like this, 2 into x bracket x minus 3x plus 5 times 3 divided by 7. You're going to have to solve the term inside the bracket before you move on to multiplication, division, addition, and so on. The terms inside the bracket are x minus 3x, which is the same thing as minus 2x. So the above expression can now be rewritten as x times minus 2x plus 5 times 3 divided by 7. Once the bracket is solved, it disappears. You then move on to other operations, multiplication, division, and addition. But what if you have an expression like this? 2 bracket four minus 3y plus 5 times 3 division 7. Going by BODMAS, you are to solve the terms inside the bracket first. But the terms inside the bracket are unlike terms. 4 and minus 3y are not like terms, so they are not solvable. What do? This is where you bring in the concept of removing brackets. To remove brackets, you multiply the term outside the bracket by each term inside the bracket. Let's consider this. Let's say we have 2 bracket 4 minus 3y. I'll use the previous example. The term outside the bracket is 2. The terms inside the bracket are 4 and minus 3y. So you're going to have to multiply 2 by 4 and once again 2 by minus 3y. So we will have 2 multiplied by 4, which gives us 8, and then 2 by minus 3y minus 6y. So the whole thing now becomes 8 minus 6y. Expanding brackets. Expansion can arise when 2 brackets are placed side by side. Example. Suppose we have y minus 2 on the one hand and 4 minus 3y on the other. These are 2 brackets placed side by side. So the first thing you need to do is to multiply the first term of the first bracket by each term inside the second bracket. The first term of the first bracket, you multiply it by each term inside the second bracket. The first term of the first bracket is y. So we're going to multiply by each term inside the second bracket. Becomes y multiplied by second bracket, 4 minus 3y. So in removing the bracket, y multiplies by each term inside the bracket. First y by 4, then y by minus 3y. So what are we going to have? We're going to have 4y minus 3y squared. Next, multiply the second term of the first bracket by each term inside the second bracket. The second term of the first bracket is minus 2. So I'm going to multiply by minus 2 by 4 and minus 2 by minus 3y. So it's going to be minus 2 multiplied by second bracket. So we have I'm going to have minus 8 plus 6y. Finally, we combine the two results, these two. So combining the two, we'll have 4y minus 3y squared minus 8 plus 6y. This is not the end of it. For every linear expression such as this, you need to collect the like terms first. The only like terms in this expression are 4y and 6y. So the expression can now be rewritten as 4y, we have 4y plus 6y minus 3y squared minus 8. The y's on one side, a y square and a constant. So let me summarize. If you have like terms inside a bracket, say x minus 3x, if you have x minus 3x, you can add or subtract the terms directly. So x minus 3x becomes minus 2x. If on the other hand you have two unlike terms in a bracket, say 2 into 4 minus 3y, you can use the concept of removing bracket, which is multiply the term outside the bracket by each term inside the bracket. That should be 2 multiplied by 4. and then 2 multiplied by minus 3y, which is equal to 8 minus 6y. For two brackets placed side by side, say you have y minus 2 and 4 minus 3y. We use the concept of expansion. Multiply the first term of the first bracket by each term inside the second bracket. That should be y by 4 and y by minus 3y. Secondly, multiply the second term of the first bracket by each term inside the second bracket. That should be minus 2 by 4 and minus 2 by 3y by minus 3y. Finally, you simplify as much as possible by collecting the like terms.